Well, my name is Chris Pringle, and I am at Mint Hill Elementary School, and I am the general music teacher here. So when we begin, we're in kindergarten, we're learning steady beat, we're learning about, quarter notes, eighth notes, quarter rests, ta, ti, ti, sh, very basic rhythmic things. But as we progress, we start to learn more about the other notes, half notes, whole notes, all the rests. We start to learn musical terms. So as you're going through, what your goal is for the students K through 5 to still remember those fundamentals of what is a steady beat and how important is that steady beat once you start to do more complicated things. But for me, when I'm teaching a kindergarten or first grade class, there's going to be a lot more movement, a lot more moving around, a lot of that tactile learning, right? But as we get older, we have the opportunity to explain concepts that are a little bit more challenging. So while we still do move around, while we still do have movement, while we're still doing a lot of hands-on things, we're also able to explain and to understand certain concepts that, you might not even expect a kid to understand, but they do. I found that if you expect more from children, you get a lot more from children. Kids are listening to music all the time, right? Everything that they do has music attached to it. Their videos, their TikToks, their Instagrams, their Reels, all of it, it always has music. So they're interacting and engaging with music on a frequent basis. When they come in and learn about music in a different context, now they're able to understand, how do I create something like that? They're able to understand, how do I interact with this in a different way, in a less passive way, in a more active way. The importance of music in the arts program at this stage in their lives, they're able to start to develop these skills at a time when they're just soaking everything up. I think we're all familiar with talking about language learning, right? And how it's always best for children to learn languages when they're young. Music is a language as well, right? So if we can start now, then we can start to lay a foundation in their minds, and lay a foundation in their vocabulary, lay a foundation in their ears and their listening skills now, so later on when they're doing music in middle school and high school, maybe further, they can always call back to something that they learned now while they're developing those skills.